What's going on? All right, so we're back out here again, another night, and we got a top secret mission that we can't tell my wife. Now, she doesn't really watch the videos, so I think we're good, but yeah, if you know us, don't tell her. Now, I got some fans, would probably be about a year ago. As you can see, they're right here. They're 8 feet across, so they move a lot of air, and like I said, it's been about a year and we haven't used them due to other things. So we're gonna put them up in here instead. Now, before I can go and put them up, I need to do some wiring work, obviously, so that we can get power over to them. To do that, I'd like to have the man lift. It's a lot easier working off that thing than it is a ladder. But when we went back and fixed the battery charger, I'm sure you've seen that video. It's probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 videos ago. It lost its ability to automatically turn the charger on and off. So, as a result, we overcharged the batteries. They didn't smell that great, so I took them out, threw them outside for a little bit. They don't smell anymore, so we brought them back in. I tested them, and they do hold, or they are showing what they should be if they were fully charged. So, I'm gonna put them back in the man lift. We're gonna attempt to use it. Oh, mosquito. We're gonna attempt to use it and see what happens, and hopefully, you know, we can squeak by a little bit longer on those. So, tonight's project is batteries in the man lift over where we kind of need it, go up, tap in the wiring, come back down, make a little mount for this fan, go back up with the 2 8-foot fans right there, tie them in, and hopefully by the end of the night we got fans, because once they're up and working, sorry, but kind of wired to the building, gotta stay. Anyways, that's the plan. So yeah, don't tell the wife before this video is over, and go. And well, the batteries stopped stinking like I told you, and I threw them outside. It's been a little while since I've wanted to screw with the man lift. So now the batteries are back down to 4 volts. So I just wired them all up and everything to try and make it work, and they are dead. So plug the charger back in, and now we wait to see if it will actually be usable, or the batteries are just that screwed that that's it. That's all she wrote. So I guess it's back to the ladder, get to climb up and start the wiring. Hopefully that thing is ready to go before I need to lift those heavy old fans up there. And yeah, see what we got. That was fun. Would have been a lot nicer up on a man lift, but hey, what can you do? So I guess we'll try and get some new batteries for that thing maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, I've totally changed the plan like usual. So if you can see, I have the lights on the blue girders there, and I haven't really quite figured out exactly what I want to do with the fans. There is like this small cross brace right on top of me here, and that's where I planned on mounting the fan, but I think the lights would do better in that position. So I'm in the middle of cutting a cord to move the light from this girder to this one, that little guy, the light from that girder down to the next one, and then I'm gonna move that light down there over to this one. Once those are in place, hopefully I can see if this is a good idea or not. And if it is, then I'm going to have to mount the fans on the blue girders. So I was trying to keep them tucked up as high as I could, just for, you know, clearance if I ever needed to bring something in. But yeah, I was gonna mount the fans on these little guys right here that run, well, whatever, those guys up there. I figured I could keep them up on top the girder then, and that give me a little bit of space, but I don't want to put the light right beside the fan, because then you'll have like the little shadow spinning around on the ground forever, and that will drive me insane. So yeah, we're gonna cut up a small old extension cord. As you can see, I got some trash on the ground there, but I have a yellow cord. It's just a little short one, so I'm gonna cut it in half. That should give me about 7 feet each side, times 2 or whatever. And then that will give me enough with the light, the cord that's on the light already. That plus the 7 feet should get me from the little guy here over to the beam, like that behind me. So yeah, anyways, let's roll into a time lapse, get the thing wired up and climb up there and try to reset the lights tonight before we go in. It is 12:30, so it's getting kind of late, but you kind of want to finish something when you start. So cue the time lapse, enough of talking. Alrighty, so you saw us now make our 2 little extension cords. Now we'll go back up top and move this light over here, move that one over here, and of course it couldn't be that easy. Now I plan on switching the 2 end lights end for end. One of them is white, one of them is yellow, and I'd rather have the yellow over where I'm not working too much, and the 3 that are gonna be like side by side now, have those all white. So yeah, let's start the shuffle. So there you go. While tonight was kind of a bust in some regard, it wasn't totally. So, like any project, you know, you start one thing and it turns into 10 other. Tonight I came out to try and put in a fan, or 2 actually, and it turned into wiring up the boxes and getting the wire ready for those. I don't know if you can see right above me here and there. There's 2 spools of wire, so I can get to the left and to the right to put the 2 fans. But then it quickly turned into, well, we should move the lights and so on and so on. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell the difference in this video, but it is definitely brighter over here, and especially in the back corner behind the hoist, where I always had a little bit of an issue with the light kind of getting to the front. Now it would be the rear of the Mustang, but anyways, that back corner. So the light further down, it was, I don't know, about 10 feet further over, definitely does help. And I'm hoping that the lighting in here adds a little bit more for the videos for you guys. Now, that being said, I still have to move the one light all the way to the other end. That's gonna wait for another night because now it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning and I get up at 6 with my 3 little guys.